I primarily try to pick like क्योंकि वहाँ पे 4x 5x पैसा होने के चांस ज़्यादा होते हैं. So basically, like buying here makes sense because then you can sell it here. Hi guys, this video is going to be about the steel industry in India and more about steel pipes. I feel that this industry or this segment within the steel space is undergoing a turnaround and there are some good buying opportunities here. One of the stocks that I've purchased earlier is called as Hariom Pipes. It has already given a lot of run up. So over the weekend, I was analyzing this industry more. So I started preparing some data notes. I thought that I'll just make a video, take your opinion. What do you think about this? And whether or not it is really going through a turnaround or not, I will try to see if it kind of makes sense to build more positions here. So let me share my research with you in a very raw, unedited manner. It is going to be a very dense, compact video. This is usually how I spend my weekends, that I analyze our industry, which looks interesting to me, and I prepare and aggregate a lot of data. So I thought that every week I'll try to come up with one report for all of you. So let me start and let me first and foremost talk about the broad steel market in India, usually how it operates. And it predominantly depends on three central points. One is that it depends on the price of the steel. And इसका सबसे आसान तरीका ये है कि आप सेल के स्टॉक पे चले जाओ, राइट, स्टील अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया लिमिटेड, एंड यू विल सी दैट इट इज मैसिवली सिक्लिकल. ओके, सो आप देख सकते हो कि दिस टाइप ऑफ साइकिल इज ऑलवेज देयर, राइट. इट गोज डाउन, इट कम्स अप, इट गोज डाउन, इट कम्स अप, सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. सो बेसिकली लाइक बाइंग हियर मेक सेंस बिकॉज देन यू कैन सेल इट हियर, राइट. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो दिस इज वन, इसमें आपको खरीदना चाहिए, इसमें आपको बेचना चाहिए. सिमिलरली here you should buy, here you should sell, and similarly अभी क्या हो रहा है, it is coming down and again it will rise at some point, right. So this becomes a buying zone. So this is like literally point one that you must understand. Point two that you must understand is the China demand. So over the last 5 years, right, the demand for steel, right, from China has gone down dramatically. Now why has this gone down? Because the real estate in China has gone down dramatically. Now ऐसा तो है नहीं कि यार ये हमेशा के लिए खत्म हो गया and it will never come back up. There is revival of China market which is happening, and as a result there is a good chance that revival of steel prices will also happen, and as a result these type of companies might start making returns or there will be a bullish cycle. Which brings us to third and final point regarding steel stocks or anything that has to do with commodity called as steel. It is that this industry is very much cyclical in nature, right. This is a very very important point for you to pick up. So इसके अराउंड मैं आपको थोड़ा सा डेटा दिखाता हूँ in a slightly different manner. So यहाँ पे आप जाके देखोगे, so this is a note that I have prepared. So this is from the US stock market return perspective. Okay, so what you will notice is that in the last 3 years, right, all these industries have done really badly. अब ऐसा तो है नहीं कि these industries are done and dusted, they will never come back up. All this means is that this is in a bad cycle. Okay, so this is in a bad cycle as of now. Now what people typically do is that they try to trade momentum, and according to me momentum only works when the markets are generally going up, right. And because markets typically go up, right, in a general sense, therefore momentum works well. But अगर आपको असली पैसा कमाना है तो then you must understand the concept of value investing. Okay, that if you can buy something which is in a bad cycle, you buy it here, you wait, and when it goes into a positive cycle then you sell it. Now this type of opportunity happens a lot with commodities, for example in steel. Okay, so these are 2-3 basic building blocks or building points that you must understand. So on that note, let me do two things. Number one, let me speak about rolled steel or steel pipe industry. This is a very important subcomponent of the steel industry overall. This industry is rebounding in a way, right, and the growth prospects of this segment within steel seems to be high, right. So I'll use an example and I'll explain you. This is not a stock recommendation. I'm analyzing this stock more, but I'll present you some data facts around that. Second, I'll give you an overview of the steel industry in a very quick, succinct manner. Okay. So I started analyzing a lot of stocks. So let me show you your options. I primarily try to pick like small mid caps क्योंकि वहाँ पे 4x 5x पैसा होने के chances ज़्यादा होते हैं. So I typically would want to invest some part of my money in those type of stocks. So therefore I'm picking like a small cap company here. And here if you just look at, these are your investment universe, right? So आप इस तरीके के stocks देख सकते हो. And इसमें there is a company called as JTL Industries. Now this company has added a lot of capacity last year, right? And आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हो कि their revenue numbers have improved. It is sitting on all time high. It is a net profitable company. The market cap is small, so यहाँ से double triple हो सकता है. There is a possibility. PE is not crazy for a small cap company, despite being in a commodity sector. So to say, it has no pledge promoter holding, its debt is very much sensible. Okay, so these are core facts that we can understand. So what does the company do? So the company is manufacturer of hollow steel tubes and pipes. Now this hollow steel tubes and pipes are used in a series of other industries. For example, जैसे सोलर इंडस्ट्री हो गया, आपकी जो इंडस्ट्रियल गुड्स सेक्टर होता है, जो क्या हैवी गुड सेक्टर होता है, सो उन सब में ये हॉलो स्टील पाइप्स यूज होते हैं, रियल एस्टेट. So all these industries use these ancillary product called as hollow steel. So this has a wide applicability. Now, why is it that I'm picking like a hollow steel within steel segment? So उसके लिए मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ, and this entire note I am linking. So जो भी मैं data extract कर रहा हूँ, you guys can go and check it out yourself, read the report yourself, figure out your investment thesis. So for this, let me show you an interesting data point. One is the growth rate of steel industry, जो typically होता है, and this data point can be found here. So you can see that currently steel industry contributes 7% to global crude steel production. So roughly इसकी growth rate होती है 7-8% के आसपास, right? Which is like slightly around the Indian economy's growth. And in the last 5 years, what has happened is that if we consider the sub-segment within it, which is the steel tubes and pipe segment, this has actually grown at what rate? So this has grown approximately at 9.7%, right? So within the steel segment, the steel pipe industry is growing faster, right? Now the reason for that is manifold, that India में infrastructure growth is happening, at least like जो capex expenditure होता है infrastructure में, that is fast. Real estate बहुत बन रहा है, वगैरह वगैरह चीजें. So in that steel pipes are used. So therefore the growth rate within this sub-segment has been really high. Now interestingly, in the last 5 years, the China market has done badly. Now if China market would have been doing well, then इस segment की growth rate would have been even faster, right? So this is what I am banking on now, and therefore I am looking to pick like a few stocks from this segment. So this is a good segment to keep an eye out. So this is one. Second key point is that see, अब now China में क्या होता है कि China की तरफ से there is a lot of anti-dumping that was happening, right? This happened in specialty chemicals. This happened in glassware. This happened in any kind of commodity that is out there. Now that race is slowing down because whatever excess capacity was there in China, that has already been dumped across the globe. Now, China internal demand is picking up. So companies that are providing raw material within India, जैसे अगर कोई company है and if it is manufacturing a lot of stuff for Indian entities और उसका जो भी production capacity है that is getting utilized within India. So that is a healthy sign. I don't think that that company is likely to suffer more. But yes, if it is an export-oriented business, जिसकी majority sales बाहर से आती है, then that could struggle. So इस company का geography mix देखें तो you yourself will see that almost 90-95% of the stuff that they sell is domestically sold. Recently, very interesting thing has happened, and this is the manufacturing expansion that they have taken. That in the year 2023, they have added 5.86 MTPA worth of additional capacity through all these different plants. Okay, now होता क्या है कि जब भी कोई भी manufacturing company puts up the facility, then it translates into results after a few years, right? So if for example, if a positive cycle is starting now and if you are keeping 2-3 year viewpoint, then yes, there is a high likelihood कि the company will be able to expand its revenues and profits accordingly. So these are positive developments that is happening within the company. This is their client list where they seem to be doing well. But having said this, there are a few shortcomings like there is on any stock. So there are 3 or 4 key weaknesses that I will ask you to consider. So number one is that steel sector in itself is very cyclical. Okay, steel sector की major जो increase होता है वो steel की prices पे होता है कि for example अभी कंपनी ने capacity expand करके manufacture कर लिया बहुत सारा material, and if the price of that material increases, so जो भी उनकी capacity already built up है, that will get sold at higher profit margins and will bring in additional revenues and profits. So तब उनको असली profit होता है. Okay, so now because of the fact that right now the steel as a commodity price is going down, दिस इज अ चैलेंज. अब हमें पता नहीं है कि यार और भी नीचे जा सकता है कि नहीं, कि यहीं से रिबाउंड हो जाएगा, राइट? सो दिस इज अ डेफिनेट रिस्क. सेकंड की थिंग दैट ओनली चाइना नोज व्हाट चाइना इज डूइंग. सो येस, अकॉर्डिंग टू माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग, चाइना डंपिंग माइट सीम ओवर, बट who knows, they might start another round of dumping. Third key point, that if you look at that, yes, they have built additional capacity, but they are not utilizing that capacity fully. For example, they could produce like 100 tons of steel, but they are only doing like 70-75. Now why is this happening? Because unlike the West, India has not cut its interest rate. So वो order pre-order आ नहीं रहे होंगे, right? So therefore they are not sort of producing more despite having excess capacity. This is problem one. The domestic demand right now seems to be consolidating, so we'll have to wait and watch how this demand plays out. So I think these are three critical factors that are going against the company. So now you need to run your own pro and con analysis and reach a conclusion whether you would want to start building positions or not. Let me finally give you like viewpoint on steel sector in India. कि स्टील की क्या सिचुएशन है इन इंडिया में, एंड फ्रॉम अ लाइक अ लॉन्ग टर्म पर्सपेक्टिव आर वी गोइंग टू कंज्यूम मोर और लेस. सो दिस इज अ गुड कंपैरिजन. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज पर कैपिटा कंजम्पशन ऑफ स्टील, एंड यहाँ से आप देख सकते हो दैट चाइना में फॉर एग्जांपल इट 646 kg, ग्लोबली ऑन एन एवरेज 233 kg पर कैपिटा कंजम्पशन होता है. नाउ इंडिया में इट्स लेस. व्हाई? बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नीड्स टू गेट क्रिएटेड इन इंडिया still, right? Because हमारा infrastructure is primarily located in like major metros and handful of other cities. As more cities get built, this per capita expansion is going to increase, and ऐसे में इन तरीके की companies की growth होती है. Now same applies for steel pipes and tubes, the segment that we are analyzing, that in India it's one of the lowest, right? So this is an interesting data point. Now second key data point that you need to know about the steel industry is that India's planned capacity expansion on steel. So this is the total production of crude steel worldwide, राइट, जो अभी चल रहा है, राइट, एंड यू कैन सी दैट इंडिया ने भी काफी इस पे पिकअप किया हुआ है, राइट, एंड दे आर इंक्रीजिंग देयर कैपेसिटीज. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू लुक एट ब्राजील, राइट, इट यूज्ड टू बी एट 32,568 एंड बाय 2023 दे हैव कट देयर कैपेसिटी. सिमिलरली चाइना की बहुत ज्यादा ग्रोथ नहीं हुई, ऑलमोस्ट सेम है. जर्मनी ने अपनी कैपेसिटी कट कर दी. इंडिया हैज एक्चुअली एक्सपैंडेड इट्स स्टील कैपेसिटी प्रोडक्शन. सो वी सीम टू बी ऑन दैट ट्रैजेक्टरी वेयर वी हैव नॉट पीक्ड येट, राइट. सो अभी इसमें पीकिंग होना बाकी है फ्रॉम दैट एंगल. नाउ नेचुरल क्वेश्चन कम्स कि भाई ऐसा क्यों कि इंडिया वाले प्रोडक्शन कैपेसिटी बढ़ा रहे हैं, बाकी कंट्रीज आर नॉट? बिकॉज सी मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टील गेट्स कंज्यूम्ड लोकली. So now because the demand for steel in India is very high, and a lot of people are saying that India will become the next China, this, that stuff, or fast infrastructure growth होगी वगैरह वगैरह. Therefore the demand for steel in India is very high. Now even from a growth forecast perspective, अगर आप इसको देखो, right, for example this data point here, what you will notice is that just on like growth perspective itself, the steel production is going to grow faster than India's average economy. Now this is a sign of a growing industry, so to say. It is commodity, it is capital intensive. I generally do not pick up these type of stocks, but we need to look at the facts. जैसे बहुत सारे लोग manufacturing पे bet करते रहते हैं. I think manufacturing is still complicated, right? But if you look at raw material based industry which is going to get absorbed domestically, then steel from that angle is a good commodity to bet on. Now good part is that if you do the forecast analysis worldwide, right, then what you will start noticing is this chart, and here आपको पता चलेगा कि यार देखो बढ़ रही है, राइट, कि फॉर एग्जांपल ये वाला जो 2024 से 2025 का जो फेज है, here generally the demand is expected to go slightly higher than what it has been for the last 2 years. It's not as if that this is crazy increase, right, in terms of the overall growth trajectory of steel consumption, but it is still at somewhat at a reasonable level. We cannot say that this industry is in a worldwide degrowth. So there is demand coming up, right, for steel. We are in that positive cycle what I had shown you earlier. So there is a good probability that these type of stocks could go up. This is not a recommendation that you go and buy. I'm just sharing my notes so that you can, whatever stocks you are analyzing next in this segment, you can A, put it on your watch list, and B, if you are looking to analyze, you can make better analysis decision. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.